One team will keep the winning waves going to start the season as we're off in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap. To see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
We're going to set.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, here's Darnold. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarred loose, incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Third and long for him here. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Throwing deep here for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 6-0 lead right away. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. 1st and 10.
70, like Dragon 60.
Throw Throwing from the gun. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And quick to the left, it's caught. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
19, go! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles! 18 Rebel, 18, 19 Lion, cut 19, cut 19!
They're going to try and throw it here. Big strike here to Williams. And they're on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Lions.
They're going play action. Finds a man, right side. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
First game on the ground to Jameer Gibbs. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Saints adding an extra DB. This is 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go! Back to 6, back 60, back 60!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pass is brought in by Laporta. He's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions finish off their opening drive. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions start off well, tie things 7-7.
Kaimi Fairbairn sets to the ball.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return, the Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
We're gonna set! Set!
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
48-yard line.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Throwing here, Darnold. Finds his fullback. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
A give to Mixon up the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? You can recycle it. Save it for later with that next third down coming.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, and they go right back to it. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop it. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Now Darnold off the play action. That one connects. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
The Saints, first down. 1st and goal.
From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
The 14-yard line.
From the gun, Darnold. On the move, headed right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
On 3rd and goal, Darnold. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take a second quarter lead. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7.
14, Lions 7.
Reed now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Come 19, come 19, 7 Pirates, 50 Bobcats, 50, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Trying to throw this from the gun. That one's complete right side. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
It's a quarterback you love when that screen passes.